How
Hey
you doing?
guys, I'm doing well. How are you?
Great.
I imagine a foot injury makes it difficult to kind of keep up your cardio to stay in shape. How did you do that over the course of your recovery? By all accounts, you handled it well. But what was the method that you used?
I think we just did a great job here with Ben Peterson, Mike Nicolini, and DP Dustin Perry with the conditioning for us, like biking, like skier's edge. We had like kind of like a trampoline here. We do cardio on that. Really everything possible to stay off my feet to keep my cardio up.
Hey Deebo, how did it feel to be back? How's your foot, and how hard is it to not be more involved in the offensive game?
Say that again. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear.
How's your foot feel after the game?
Oh,
And and also, how hard is it to not be more involved in the offense?
My foot was fine. After a game, it's kind of a little sore because it ain't been in those like type of positions and all those type of things. Just working back into practice last week, and I just play my role. Whatever Kyle asks me to do, I just go out there and do the best that I can at it.
Deebo, do you expect that you'll be able to play a little bit more this week? And then, what did it feel like to get back on the field with Kendrick and those guys?
I mean, honestly, it felt great just to be out there. It all started at practice that Wednesday when I was just going out there and feel the energy of him and Brandon and Wes Worker and all the other guys. But it was just great to get back out there with the guys. And like I just stated a minute ago, whatever Kyle need me to do, I'm gonna go out there and do it, no matter how many snaps it is.
Brandon has gotten a lot of comparisons to you coming out in the draft and especially after this last game. Do you see the same things? His ability to run after the catch and move through tacklers.
I think Brandon do a great job of that. It's good to say that he part of the YAC Bros now. Me, Brandon, and Aiyuk, great guys with the ball in our hands. So I mean, it's just great to have another guy out there that can break tackles and go score.
Hey, Deebo, what was your initial impression of Brandon's hurdle? And, along the lines of the YAC Bros, you have two of these receivers, including you, that run those end arounds. How exciting is that for you? Do you think that could mean even more space for you since Brandon is a threat to do the same thing?
I think it's more space for all of us because now you actually got to cover the whole field with me, Kittle, and Brandon. They're able to make tackles. You'll know who'll get in and around, who getting the screen. So it puts stress on defensive coordinators of how they're gonna game plan us. And the hurdle was crazy. I wish you could go back to the game and see the expression of the whole team of just knowing like he didn't even take a gather step just to jump over the guy. It was very impressive.
Deebo, how hard was it for you to be on the sidelines mentally as you're watching the games, and how did you deal with that, and how has your mindset kind of shifted this week?
Being on the sideline, you always got to be like kind of like a coach like Wes is. I mean, no, you can't be out there with the guys. During the games, I wasn't there. So, I mean, we got to kind of like a group message. So every time I see somebody doing a good job or something, I write in the group message, be like, you did a good job, just that and the third. But it was kind of you have your moments where you like, I wish I was out there with my guys, but it's still a blessing to know like the game wasn't completely taken away. So I still got the chance to go out there last week and play with them.
We'll do two more for Deebo.
Deebo, I want to know what you think about Kendrick Bourne this year, just because it looks like he's playing a lot better. It looks like he's evolving as a receiver. So what did you see from him these first 4 games?
The same thing I seen this offseason. Me and KB was very in touch with workout wise. As you can see, this offseason he was probably the best offseason he done had for us getting in shape, route running, and everything. And you can tell it's showing on Sundays. I mean, he's just going out there and really unguardable.
Deebo, Kyle spoke last week about the energy shift that happened when you went out there on Wednesday for practice, just like you mentioned. Is that a natural thing for you, or were you just so excited to be out there? What is it about this group that brings that energy about?
I mean, it's a thing that carried on from last year. If you just see how the receiver core like energy and dances and all that. So I mean, it's just the thing that we do. We bring the energy to the team and just go out there and make plays.